शांति अव्यक्ति परिवार में आपका स्वागत है।
Welcome to Avyakti Parivar. Today is the 8th day. Become full of the treasure of happiness, have the fortune of happiness, and be happy and cheerful. Today's topic is happiness of the mind. Avyakt signal. Even if your body is ill, the illness of your body should not disturb your mind. Constantly continue to dance in happiness, and even your body will become well. Let your body keep going with the happiness of your mind, and both will be exercised. Happiness is blessing, and exercise is medicine. When you have both blessing and medicine, everything becomes easy. Now we'll listen from Mohini Didi.
ओम शांति।
Om Shanti.
भक्ति मार्ग में एक प्रथा थी कि जब भी कोई
There was a
समस्या
tradition in the path of bhakti. Whenever there is any kind of a challenge or an obstacle, if there is the Bhagavad or the Granth Sahib or even the Gita, they would just open. These are one of the scriptures, and they would open it. And whatever teachings that came, they would have the understanding that there is a solution, there is blessing in it, and there is also solution in that. So when I was listening to, when I opened a Vyakt signal of Baba, I said, this is so accurate. And it's accurate for all of you, but it is especially for me that the happiness of the mind should never leave us. Whatever is happening to the body is happening, but sometimes we visualize or we contemplate and say, oh, hope this doesn't happen, hope that doesn't happen. And that leads to heaviness and our happiness disappears. Hope this doesn't happen. Possibilities, we keep thinking of the different possibilities in the mind. And because of this, there is a lot of fluctuation. There's a little bit of fear that comes in the mind. And the happiness disappears. So today I thought, I was telling to Sister Bhumi that we keep making a lot of plans and we hope that it works, that all of it should work out. The game in the drama is wonderful. We get a lot of strength, we get a lot of confidence that whatever happens in the drama will be right. And if it is in the drama, it will happen. So it is very nice that what Baba is saying, even if your body is ill, the illness of your body should not disturb your mind. Sometimes constantly continue to dance in happiness and even your body will become well. This is Baba's guarantee. Let your body keep going with the happiness of your mind and both will be exercised. The mind and the body. Happiness is blessing and exercise is medicine. When you have both the blessing and medicine, everything becomes easy. We are all fortunate children of Baba who stays happy, and even the nature and they're stable and there is no fluctuation. Where there is test paper which comes from the body for us to make us into conqueror of matter. So have the thought to be a conqueror of matter. Our Dadi Janki was an example for this. From the beginning, from something or the other, she would have an issue with the body, but she never let go of her courage. And because of this, she was able to move along even for more than 100 years.
जब भी कभी कोई तकलीफ होती थी अपने बाबा
Whenever
को
she
याद
had
से
any
कभी नहीं
problem in
भूला
her
करती
body,
थी।
she never became weak
तो
in her
सोचती थी
mind.
बाबा
She would always
ऐसे
say,
शरीर में
Baba,
क्यों रखा है,
why have you kept the soul
जिस
in the
चीज के
body?
लिए रखा है वो
For whatever reason you have kept me in this body, get that work done,
तो
get the
कितनी भी
task
उनको
done.
तकलीफ होती थी
So no
वो
matter how
बिल्कुल
much
भी
difficulty she
डिसहार्टेंड नहीं
had,
हुई।
she never got disheartened,
न उनकी सेवा करने वाले
nor the
सेवा करने
people who
वाले
took
भी
care of her got disheartened.
उनको ऐसे रखते थे।
They would always think
दादी
and
ठीक
feel
है,
that, oh, Daddy should be well,
इसी में
Daddy should
उनकी
be all
खुशी थी।
right. Because when she's happy and when she's healthy, they would
ये
also
तो
be
केवल
happy.
शरीर की बात है।
This is just a matter of the body,
शरीर
but
आत्मा का
the
नजदीक से
body
नजदीक का
is
संबंधी
the
है।
closest relationship the body has is with the soul.
लेकिन और भी चाहे संबंध है शरीर के, चाहे धन है,
Whatever other relationship the soul has
चाहे
with the
पैसे और
relationship or with
संपत्तियों की,
money, even if there is an
कुछ भी ट्रस्ट
upheaval in relationship is
बहुत
because of
जरूरी है।
trust. Trust is very important.
ब्राह्मणों को ऐसा हो
In
रहा है,
Brahmins,
ऐसी परिस्थिति है
there are a lot of
कि दुनिया में
situations they're
जितना
coming
फ्लक्चुएट हो रहा है,
because as much fluctuation that
उसका
happens
धन
in the world,
धन का तो हो ही रहा
especially
है,
for, of course, the
लेकिन
body,
उनका
but
भी बहुत
also
हो रहा है।
finance, wealth as well.
इसलिए धन की भी, शरीर के
Therefore,
लिए तो एक्सरसाइज है, धन में भी। एक बार बाबा ने मुझे कहा, तुम
once
क्या
Baba
करो,
said for
जाओ
money,
सेंटर खोलो।
Baba said,
तो
go and
बनाया
open a
हमने,
center. We got a house, we got an
500 का
apartment.
किराया था।
I don't remember, it must be about
तो बाबा ने
500 was the rent. So
1000
Baba
रुपए
said,
भेजा।
Baba sent 1,000.
तो
500 was the
500 तो
rent.
किराए में, 500 तो किराए में देने थे,
500 was
और
for rent
500
and
पूरा सेटअप
500
करना था।
to set up the whole center.
तो कारपेट तो नहीं होता था, पर उसको
So we
जैसे
didn't have a
तैसे
carpet, we would have like a
पूरा
mat.
फ्लैट, साधारण
It
सा,
would be very simple, ordinary, flat.
बर्तन थोड़े से किचन
We
के लिए
bought few
ऐसे करके,
utensils for the
तो
kitchen,
सबसे पहले मैंने
but
50
for
रुपए
first
एक
thing,
तरफ रख दिए।
I kept aside
उन दिनों
50.
में 50 रुपए बड़ी बात थी।
It was a big thing to have 50
तो
at that
कंजूस
time.
तो
50,
नहीं होना है, ऐसे नहीं
we
कि
shouldn't
देने की
be
तकलीफ हो, पर जब भी किसको
miser that you keep saving, but whenever
टाइम
there is
मिलता
a
है,
need and when you
मौका
have the
मिलता है, चाहे
money,
मिले चाहे से,
whether it's through your
पैसा
job
थोड़ा
or
सा
from
चार्ज
however
करे
you
तो
get,
सेविंग।
keep a part of it
ये
aside
नहीं
as a
सोचना कि हाँ देखो
savings.
कल कुछ भी
Not to
इमरजेंसी हो,
not in the aim of saving, but
तो
in
किसको
case of any
बोलेंगे।
kind of emergency, whom
आजकल
are you going to
तो
ask?
अच्छी प्लानिंग कर लेते हैं,
These
कई
days, the
जगह
Brahmins keep a very good planning, and some
नहीं
don't
करते,
have a
पर
good planning.
अचानक उनको
And all of a
सबकी
sudden, if
तंगी होती है, होनी नहीं चाहिए,
they should
क्योंकि
not
उस
have a
टाइम पर तो
problem,
आप अच्छा कमाते थे।
and one time you were earning well, they should
एक
not have a
टाइम ऐसा
problem.
हो जाए कि
And
बिल्कुल
there would
बीमारी
be one time that you have no
रहे ही नहीं,
money, that you
जीवन
really don't
जीने
have
के लायक
money,
न रहे।
not even to lead your life.
इसलिए
Shouldn't
थोड़ा
happen
सा,
that way.
हाँ,
So
जैसे हम सोचते हैं ना, अभी
as we
सैलरी
think,
मिली है, पहली है बाबा को, भाई
we've
भोग
got
लगाएंगे, उतना ही फिर
the salary and we'll offer bhog to
समझदारी से
Baba
थोड़ा सा
and
सेविंग
keep
में लगाएं।
aside a little bit for savings.
बाबा तो सेवा केंद्र सबको बोलते हैं,
Mm.
हाँ, कि
In
हर
all
6
the
महीने
centers,
का
Baba
किराया
says, keep at
फाइनेंस,
least 6 months of rent
उसमें
as a
डाल दें, कभी
saving
कितना आता है, कभी
because
कितना आता
sometimes
है,
in the Bandari,
और खास
the
करके
income is
सेंटर नया
different
बना
every
है,
month, and especially when the center
तो
is
मन करता
new,
था
the
बच्चे
income is different. So Baba would say,
मांगना ना पड़े आप लोगों को,
uh, ho- you should not
शुरुआती
be in a
दिन में
position to
बना लो।
ask. So, in the same way, the housemakers also
बाबा
should
को
plan
भोग देंगे,
accordingly.
लेकिन एक तरफ
You
थोड़ा
give to
सा
Baba, but also save. Definitely save. Keep a portion of it.
उससे क्या होगा कि
So, what will happen
जब
because of
परिस्थिति
that?
आएगी
And when there is any
तो
situation,
होगा भी और मन भी
you will
हल्का
have
नहीं
it
होगा, तो परिस्थितियों
and you
को
will not
देखेंगे।
have any upheaval because situations are
तो
changing.
इसलिए तन को भी ठीक रखना
So,
है,
keep
धन
your
की
body
संपत्ति
well
भी अच्छी
and
रखनी
have
है।
a good planning for your
हमारे
wealth
पास
as
तो
well.
कुछ तो रहना ही है,
And you
खुश
to
रहना
stay
है,
happy.
परंतु खुशी के साथ साथ समझदारी
But
भी
along
चाहिए।
with happiness, you should have wisdom, understanding.
इसलिए बाबा जो
Therefore, whatever Baba is saying, it'll be okay. When your mind is happy, the body and the world, everything will be okay. The happiness of the mind should never go. Cha. Om Shanti.
ओम शांति। अवेक मुरली रिवीजन 1969 से पदम गुना भाग्य
Avyak
और
Murli revision from 1969. Multi-million times fortune and blessings.
अव्यक्त वाणी
The
तारीख है
Murli date is 8th
1973।
of May 1973. The ultimate
सिर्फ
self-respect.
एक बाप से ही लेना है,
Simply take from the one
जो लिया
Father.
है वह देना है।
You have to give to others what you have taken. You
ये
are the
सदा
bestowers,
साथ
are you
निभाना
not?
है,
Does this constantly remain
अपना
in your
जहाँ
awareness?
देना है,
Or do you have a desire to
मेरे
receive
पीछे
from
रखते
where
हैं।
you give? If a
अगर
soul keeps
आत्मा
a desire to
आत्मा
receive
द्वारा कुछ भी
something
लेने की
from
इच्छा
another
रखते
soul,
हैं,
what
तो
attainment would
वह
there be?
प्राप्ति क्या होगी?
It would be temporary
अल्पकाल
attainment.
की होंगी ना।
From limited souls, there will be
अल्पज्ञ
limited
आत्माओं से
attainment.
अल्पकाल की ही
From the
प्राप्ति
unlimited
होगी।
Father, there will
सर्वज्ञ
be all
बाप से
attainments
सदाकाल
for
की
all
प्राप्ति
time.
होगी।
So,
तो जहाँ से
are you
लेना है
taking
वहाँ
from
दे
where you
रहे
have to
हैं,
take
और
and
जहाँ
giving
देना
where
है
you have to
वहाँ
give?
दे रहे हो,
Or do you sometimes
अथवा
change
फेरी
this?
बदली कर देते हो।
If a soul gives something to
अगर
another,
आत्मा आत्मा को
then
कुछ
it would
भी
only
देती
give
है,
that
तो
which it
बाप से
had
लिया हुआ
itself
कुछ
received from the
भी
Father, would it not? The
जरा भी किसी
slightest
प्रकार की लेने
desire
की
of
इच्छा
taking from others
अपने स्वमान से
makes you
हटा
fall
देती
from your
है।
stage of self-respect.
जब आप
When you
बहुत
become
छोटी
instruments to
आत्मा
give
को
souls the treasures you
बाप
have received
द्वारा
from the
मिला हुआ
Father,
खजाना
what
देने के
awareness do you
निमित्त
have
भी
at that
बनती
time?
हो,
Does the
तो
soul
इस
have
देने
anything
की
that
क्या
belongs to
हानि है?
itself? You have
आत्मा
made
के पास
that
अपना
which you
कुछ है
have
क्या?
been given by the Father
बाप के दिए
belong
हुए
to
को
you.
ही अपना बनाया
If,
है।
when you become
जब
instruments
औरों
to
को
give
भी
to
देने के
others,
निमित्त
you
बनते
do not
हो,
have the awareness that
उस
you're
समय
giving the
अभी बस
treasures you
यही
have received from
लीजिए
the Father.
कि बाप का
Then you're
खजाना
not able
अपने
to
हैं।
connect those souls in an
दोनों
elevated
आत्माओं
relationship.
को श्रेष्ठ संबंध में
Do
जोड़
you
नहीं
perform
सकते।
every action while
क्या
staying
ऐसे
in this
स्थिति में
awareness?
रहते हुए
You should also
अभ्यास
have the
करते हो,
intoxication of your elevated
नशा भी
stage of
करते,
self respect.
अपने श्रेष्ठ
Together
स्वमान
with
हैं।
that, what else do you
उनके
have?
साथ साथ और क्या रहता है?
Happiness. As
समझ
much
दिया खुशी।
intoxication, as
बाबा
much
बोले जितना
intoxication you
प्रेम मैं
have
चाहूंगा,
with the
उतनी ही
intellect,
कर्मा
there
में
should be just
अमृतम।
as much
इस
humility
नशे
in
की
your
निशानी यह
action.
है
The
कि
sign
नशा
of
भी
this
अच्छा होगा,
intoxication is that
लेकिन
although you
कर्म
will
से
have
बंधे
elevated
रहेंगे।
intoxication, there
नम्र
will be
इसलिए हुआ करता
humility in your
हूँ,
actions.
इसलिए
There will
दूसरों
always
को
be
भी ऐसा
humility
ही
in your
करता हूँ।
eyes, and therefore,
समझा?
there will never be any loss or damage through
सिर्फ
the
नशा नहीं
intoxication.
होता,
Do you
एक तरफ
understand?
अति नशा,
Do not just
दूसरी
have
तरफ अति
intoxication.
नम्रता।
On one side, there should
जैसे
be a lot
सूर्य
of intoxication,
ऊंचे
but on
तेजों
the
से
other
आगे
side,
ही
there
बढ़
should be
जाते
great
हैं,
humility.
गुलाम
You
बनकर
were
रहते
told
हैं,
that even the
तो
highest on high
नम्रता है
Father
क्या?
comes as the service
जितना
of the
ऊंचे
children.
उतनी ही नम्रता।
So, that is
ऐसा
humility,
पहले
is it
कथन
not?
है।
To the extent that you
अथवा
are
जिस समय
great,
नशे
so
में रहते हो
accordingly,
तो कुछ
there has
दिखता
to
ही
be
नहीं,
that much humility.
क्योंकि जब
Do you
अपने
have
स्वमान
this
के नशे में
balance?
रहते हैं
Or are you not
कि
able to
हम
think
विश्व
of
के
anything
रचयिता
else
के भी
when you
मालिक हैं,
stay in this intoxication?
वैसे नशे
Do
में
you
रहने
stay in the
वाले
self
भी
respect
करते
of the
हैं क्या
intoxication
करना?
of being the masters of
विश्व
the
का
creator of
कल्याण
the world?
नम्रता के बिना हो नहीं
Then,
सकता।
what should be the
बाप
duty
को
of
ही अपना
those who
तब बनाया
stay in such
जब बाप
intoxication?
ही नम्रता
There cannot be world benefit without humility. You made the Father belong to you when with humility he became the server of you children. In the same way, follow the Father. We'll listen to the rest of the Murli tomorrow. Om Shanti.